Just talk about the final run you guys made and kind of able to persevere there because they made a bunch of runs at you, it seemed like, throughout the second half.
Yeah, they sure did. One of the bigger plays, if not the biggest play, was Shiz Austin's jump shot that went about 22 feet in the air and popped back in the basket. I mean, that's just, we were fortunate with that, and a couple of other plays that I thought we made that had some good fortune with us. But I thought we kept our poise for the most part. A couple of crazy offensive thrusts, but I thought for the most part we kept our poise. It's a really good win for us. Thrilled to get him.
Coach Quentin Rose had like 3 triples, right, in the group there. Can you talk a little bit about that?
Yeah, I mean he's a guy that occasionally will miss him very badly, but I think he's got a lot of confidence in himself, and he stepped up and made those 3 in a row to the point where he shot the 4th one too. I don't think he probably should have shot that. We didn't need it at the time, but Q is a guy who can make a lot of things happen, and you're going to have to live with some of the mistakes that he does make. 4 turnovers today, and I think they missed 1, so I think it was as many as 5. But I think he's just a talented guy.
You know, when it was a tie game, Alani hit the big 3 to kind of break it ahead. He had not been shooting well for the first, game and a half.
In the first half when he wasn't shooting it well, I thought he gave it up one time where he shouldn't have. He should have shot it again, and I yelled at him a little bit. I said, "That's not what you do. You shoot. You keep on shooting." And he's a tough nut. He did a really good job there. And he made a couple of jumpers, but he also made 2 great drives to the rim as well. And so we were fortunate. But Lance, his role is very important to us. I thought he performed it great, especially in the second half tonight.
Fran, how much were these guys? It looks like these guys were itching to play after, the late start. Not watching others begin the college basketball season ahead of them.
Yeah, I don't know how much that plays in it. You're sitting there, we've won our first 2 games, so you're saying, was it a bad thing? Maybe not, but were they itching? Yeah, I think so. I mean, they're tired of going against each other all the time, but we did have 2 scrimmages and an exhibition game, so the NABC helped us with that, and the NCAA, and I appreciate that. So it gave us a little bit of opportunity to go against somebody else, not against each other. So, but it's 3 games in 4 days. It's a lot of basketball, and we need some rest over the next couple of days.
Were you really pleased? First 5-6 minutes, Ernest and then Damian were watching the other guys get a lot of rebounds, but they both seemed to bounce back and give you a strong effort.
Yeah, they did. Damian was very good in that second half stretch. I think he was more alert. He was more wise to what was going on. And Dame's not going to kill you with speed and quickness, so he's got to be smarter and more savvy than anybody else out there. So he's got to anticipate a little bit. I thought he did that in the second half. And I thought the guys looked for him too. I thought they did a really good job of looking for him. So very pleased with how he played today in the second half. Not so much in the first. So
I guess Quentin struggled a little bit last year with a 3, and what's been the difference in the offseason?
Yeah, I think he just worked at it. I think he's really concentrated his efforts, and there's a lot of people that will talk to him, and a lot of people will say a lot of things, and one of the things they've said is you got to get better as a perimeter shooter because it'll set up he's an outstanding driver to the rim, and he can make plays, and he's long, and he's got great ball handling skills, all those things. He's got all that, but he's got to be a better shooter, and I think he's obviously today he was very good.
Shiz's first 2 games is shooting really well. Just not. He's got a lot less ball handling, sort of, and playmaking on his plate this year. Is that really going to, you think, free him up?
That's the hope. That's the hope. But I think he can also be better without the basketball. When you're playing off the ball, you got to be really active and really intelligent about every cut that you make. And he had a great day yesterday, and today's 2 for 3. He was very efficient today. His efficiency was perfect for us today. 6 for 9, 2 for 3, 4 for 4 at the line, 4 assists, no turns. It's a great line. So proud of him today.
How do you approach matching up? These guys are playing 4 guards a lot of the time.
Yeah, and the fact is that when Ern and Damian got in foul trouble, we were sort of forced to go smaller, and maybe that helped us. We'll see. But there's a lot of teams out there. The game is changing. The game is absolutely changing. It's obviously a 3-point game, and it's almost getting smaller. I think the Auburn guys are not long and big guys. They're very difficult. We gave up 19 offensive rebounds because they're tough and they're gritty and they want to get balls. Every loose ball's got to be theirs. It's a great mentality to have.
What does it mean to get to the finals at this point for this team?
Yeah, we've had a nice couple of years here. You know, we've been in the finals before, and we've won a couple of games in another time that we were here. So we feel really good about it. It's nice. It's anytime you come to a tournament like this, you want to be sitting there at the championship time. It's a great feeling for your kids.
Thanks, Coach.
Thanks, guys.